Good morning. How are you this morning? Come on in. Come and set a spell with me. It's been a while since I actually did a recording because, as you know, there's been some things going on. We had a trip all the way from pretty much almost the Gulf Coast, all the way out to Oklahoma City. I'm back again. 4 days on the road, all told between the drive out and then little going here, doing this. Just shy of 2,000 miles worth of driving. This old lady does not like to drive, but I had the best reason to do it. And I had an amazing co-pilot navigator with me, Miss Gigi. Hi, girl. It was a fun trip. And you will get information down the road. And Gigi and I right now are pulling together and gathering all our pictures and little mini videos and things. And I will put something together so that you can all see all the details about the trip and that you can all see Her Highness. But right now, Her Highness is vegging out on her bed. She doesn't like rain. It's pouring rain here. And the thunderstorms and the rain are not bothering her in the house. But when it came time to go outside to relieve herself, man, I'm telling you, it was like trying to push a mule. But I did discover that when you put her leash on, she'll go and she won't fight. So I finally got smart, and instead of going out the back door where she normally goes, I put her leash on her. We walked down the front steps. She headed directly to the grass. Presto, taken care of, runs right back in the house. She's a bit of a diva. She doesn't like rain. Excuse me. I don't blame her, but I do love it. It's very relaxing and calming, and now she's very calm and relaxed. The thunder and the rain is not bothering her in the house. So she doesn't like to get wet. Bath time is going to be fun, guys. I hope you've had an enjoyable time. Yes, I'm sitting offside because later on I will bring her up here so that you can actually see her. But I have 2 boxes. Actually, I have a massive stack. I still have 7 boxes over there. I have 2 over here. I had held all my packages while I was away. Everything came in and I didn't get a chance to pre-record new stuff. I still have videos coming of existing stuff. But anyway, come on in, set a spell. Let's see what we got. I have one new shop, and this is not a new shop to whatnot. It's a new shop to me, and it's called SunshineThriftd. And thrifted is missing the E on the end, so it's thrift, letter D. SunshineThriftd. This young lady, her name is Karen. And this is from a stream on October 9th. Now, keep in mind, this stuff was all delivered to the post office timely, but I got a mass delivery yesterday, which was Saturday. So that's technically the day I received it, but it did get delivered and held to the post office within, I think it was like 3 days or so. This came all the way in from California. So I want to show you what I got from Karen. And I'm hoping that you like it. We will do a rating so that you can actually see how she measures up. The first thing I got is this massive squeak toy. It looks like a Starbucks drink. Hold on, I got to get my scissors. It looks like a big, I don't know, what's the cross between a Starbucks and a Frosty type deal. But boy, they really got this thing secured in here. See if I can get it unsecured so I can get it off the cardboard. I'll put the MSRP up on the screen for these, but I will let you know what I paid for them. Oh, she's coming over. I think she's interested in this. Well, you got to wait a minute, baby girl. I got to take the tag off. She's nudging my arm. She's a nudger. When she wants your attention, she gets pushy, and she wants this. It twinkles, and it squeaks. And she wants this. You got to come up to get it. Come on. Come on up to get it. You want that? You want that? Is this a new toy for you? All right, come on up. I guess we're not going to wait till later. Nala, meet everybody. Everybody, meet Nala. My sweet baby girl. It's my sweet baby girl. Who, she's a hand whore, guys. You start petting her, you can't stop. So, you see the paw come up? It's not the toy she wants, it's the attention. Very fuzzy on the top, kind of like her. Girl, you can make this impossible. Oh, what's that look? What is that look? Huh? What is that look? We're bonding. We've only been home 2 days. We've only been home 2 days. But she knows me as the mommy. So this is big. This is about 8 inches. I'm going to have to get her down. This is about 8 inches tall, about 3.5 inches thick. Very, very nicely made. I paid, what did I pay for this? I don't know. I'll put the price up on the screen and I'll put the MSRP up on the screen, but I know I got a steal on it. So I'm going to toss this down and see if she decides she wants to go check it out. Yeah. Okay. That's my girl. All right. The next thing I got, oh yeah, she's into it. The next thing I got was this nice collar. Now, keep in mind, I'm going to tell you the measurements of my baby girl so you know. All right. She's not a large anything. She's a 2X, 3X large. She has a 20-inch neck. That's bigger than most bodybuilders. And it's solid. She has a 20-inch neck. She has a 34-inch chest. Compare that to a woman's size 34. That's how big around her chest is. From the back of her neck to the tip of her tail is 25 inches. And her just inside her hindquarter is 28 inches. She's a big girl. So I got her a big collar, but it's really cute. With her blonde color, it's all like a nice peach color, a dark peach with the little blue and peach hearts on it. It's got a little ring with a little heart on it. Now she has multiple collars. The one collar I got her that had the head baby girl that had the air tag on it is not going to fit her. It might after she loses about 10 or 15 pounds, which she needs to do, but it's definitely not going to fit her now. Right now, as you saw, she's wearing the rope and leather collar that I got her, which fits her with room to spare. This collar will also fit her with room to spare. I already have it measured out for the 20 inches, and it's nice. Now, for serious walking, I do have a harness, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But really nice nylon collar. I paid $5 for this. I will put, what? Well, go get it. She's going to steal the show, okay? We can expect this. This might help. What's in here? What's in here? You want to tell everybody how gentle you are? Oh, I get the paw. It's going to be gentle. Big vicious dog, right? Apple? No? You just want attention. That's all you want. She says, I just want attention, Mom. Just give me attention. But no. No. She's a little pushy. Down. Down, please. Down, please. Good girl. Okay. The next thing I got from Miss Karen is a pajama shirt. And yes, this will fit her because Karen measured everything out. She measured across from side to side, all right, to get the measurement. And then we doubled it. So I know this will fit her. This is a pajama shirt for her, but I love Hocus Pocus. It's just a nice, lightweight little PJ. Just a little t-shirt, PJ t-shirt. Says Hocus Pocus on it. She's used to wearing clothes, guys. When I put a jacket on her this morning to try to protect her from the rain, she knew what that was. So this is a 2XL. I'll put the price that I paid for it up here, and I'll put the MSRP or the suggested the retail, the actual retail price, not necessarily the MSRP, but the retail price. Very cool shirt. Hocus Pocus. Absolutely love it. And this has the Hocus Pocus. Hold on, I want to show you something here. They've made the faces very cartoony, but you can tell who they are. Very nice. This is lightweight. This is just a pajama top. And I have found that putting a pajama top on her at night instantly calms her down. It's incredible. She's very demanding of attention right now, and that's to be expected. She's in a strange place with nobody that she's ever known before. All the sights and sounds, everything is new. We're going to cut her some slack, right? Okay, got her another PJ top. This is a 2XL. That's the back. As you can see, it's got plenty of room for my girl. But on the front, it says, "Hey, boo." I just thought it was cute. It's not necessarily Halloween, but it's just like, "Hey, boo." Because it's got the little dog on it and the little ghost. And it's hot pink. Bright colors. My girl's, she's a blonde. She's going to look good in anything. Plenty of stretch in this neck. Plenty of stretch for this to fit her. All right. And believe me, it'll be like that around her neck. But we've already tried it on. I will put pictures up so that you can see her wearing it. She's adorable. She's just absolutely adorable. She's mad at me now. So that's the tiny little order that I got. And sorry for the distraction with the doggy coming up, but you know, she's got to be the diva. She's got to be in the middle of everything. So again, the shop is SunshineThriftd out of, where did I say they were from? California. Never even heard of Yorba Linda, California. Anyways, Karen is a very sweet young lady. I thoroughly enjoyed her show. I went in and watched 2-3 times. She's been doing this for a while, so she is not new at it. So let's give her a very quick rating. It's not a lot of items. The collar, 2 shirts, and the toy, which she's over there just kind of resting her head on the toy right now. Let's see how Miss Karen did on the 5-star rating scale, shall we? All right, so shipping speed and packing. Perfectly sized, packing box, nice and snug. Everything was in there beautiful. Speed was excellent. Even with me holding the package, it was only a total of nine days when the package got delivered to me, but it got to the post office in 4 days. So she gets a full star for speed and packing. Communication, she's very enjoyable. She communicates nicely with everybody in the chat. She did have a mod. She and her mod communicated quickly and accurately with everybody that was in the chat. So her communication, as far as that goes, it was great. She gave good information on the product. She measured things, double-checked the sizes to make sure that they were going to fit. Because you can't necessarily say, well, I need a large and expect it to fit a Malamute, because sometimes a large will only fit a Jack Russell. It depends on the company and how they break down their size charts. There isn't always a size chart on the tag. So when you're doing something like getting clothes for an animal, you have to measure. But her communication and making sure that we got exactly what we expected was perfect. I did. I have no issues with any of these items. The price of the item and the price of the shipping, excellent. Flat rate, $9.71 for the entire box. Split out over all these items. Was minimal shipping to me. Perfect. Prices of the item. I got great deals on these, as you saw when I put the comparison up for you of what I paid as opposed to what the retail price is. So she's going to get full star for each of those. Variety and presentation. She had a lot of variety. She had very, very good variety. Variety of sizes, variety of designs, variety of type of items that she had. Her presentation was very thorough, and you didn't have to guess. You know, she didn't hurry up and run something until she had given you enough information and answered all the questions that the chat was asking about an item. And then if she didn't get to it and it ran and nobody bid on it, you could ask her more questions and she would happily rerun the item. So presentation, variety, excellent. Full star for that. Seller attitude, yeah, she's got a great personality, guys. She really does. I was very pleasantly surprised going into this. Is a very small little shop. It's very individualized, so to speak, but it's very it's kind of comfy. Kind of gives you the feeling like, yeah, I'm just sitting in the living room with my feet up, having a conversation, say, hey, show me this. It's like being at a Tupperware party or a Mary Kay party, you know, type of thing. That's kind of the feel that I got for it. Very welcoming. Everybody in the chat was very welcoming. Good group of people. Her attitude stayed positive. You know, if she didn't have something, she was very noticeably kind of distressed that she couldn't meet your need or give you something that you wanted. But, you know, if you asked for something she didn't have it, she was writing it down. She's like, okay, I'm going to need to get these. And I'm going to need to get that, or I've sold out of these. And she was making a list as she goes so that she can restock and get those kind of items in. That's somebody who wants to be able to provide for her customers. So I thoroughly enjoyed that. Everything about the show, absolutely. I am definitely going to give SunshineThriftd 5 stars from Connie's Little Corner and from Nala. You want to see the sleeping baby? You know how they say, let sleeping dogs lie? Yeah. She's very comfy here. I did take a video when we first walked in the front door, and I just let her go. I just let her walk through the house. And the first thing she did was she walked over to that bed, stepped on it, kind of like, you know, feeling it, stuck her nose in the corner, gave it a good sniff. Okay. She moved on through the rest of the house. I opened the back door. She went right down out into the back. I guess the house and her new mommy passed inspection. All right. So while she's taking her little nap, which she does a lot, we're going to get into another order. And this particular one came from Miss Tammy. This is from TLC Scarero Deals. I want to get this opened because this is for Halloween, and Halloween is about 2 weeks, a little less than 2 weeks away. And I wanted to get this open. Now, she created a bundle basically for me. And then she provided me with some very nice little thank yous. So I'm going to show you what I got from Miss Tammy. And again, same scenario. I will put up the MSRP for you, and I will put up my price for you. The first thing I got from her, and I love the color, regardless of Halloween, was a full-size oven mitt and a set of pot holders. And they have sparkly Spidey on them and a little black spider. And the same thing with the oven mitts. So it's a set of 3. I got the set of 3 for $4. I'll put the retail price up on the top, but I paid $4. And these are nice. These are the nice thick quilted ones. They don't have that special exterior because there's no flame. There's no gas. There's no gas lines in the community where I live, but they are very nicely lined with the heat protection on the inside. I just thought they were really cool. I thought, you know what, for Halloween, I can have them out. Right? Very, very cute. So $4 for that. I thought that was a steal. All right. I got to pull this out in pieces, guys. So I'm going to show you each piece of this bundle so that you can see how many pieces. And you'll see why this makes sense in a minute here. All right, these are glass bottles. Tricks and Treats. It's like a little potion bottle. And it's an actual bottle. That one's got the pumpkin on the top of it. I don't know why I can't find my words this morning. This one says green tonic. And it's a very iridescent bottle. I love that. Each of these bottles holds about 2.5 ounces. So we got those 2 bottles. We've got this bottle that says Love Potion. But why Love Potion has a skeleton on it, I don't know. Now keep in mind, this is all the same bundle. Are you running prices in your head? This one says A Boo for You. Wait, there's more. This is a ghosty. This is Adopt a Ghost. And this is a glow-in-the-dark ghost. New in box. Doesn't have to stay in the box now that it's mine. Adopt a Ghost. Not really big, but think of it as a solar ghost. A ghost that's out during the day and then glows at night. All right, so that's the 5th piece in that bundle. Here's the 6th piece in the bundle. Trick or Treat. Spidey. Big Spidey pops out. Trick or Treat. That's piece number 6. Hold on, there's more. And piece number 7 is the big potion sign. So I'm going to put up the retail value of the total of all these pieces and then show you what I actually paid for this bundle. It's insane. But this is thin, so this will fit on the ledge. My front porch, it'll fit on the ledge. And I can put all these little things next to it to dress that up. And then the little glow-in-the-dark dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces in this bundle. Did I mark? I might have. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I might have marked it somewhere. Maybe not. What, Trouble? Hello, Trouble. Trouble's back. She decided to get up. She says, I decided to get up and come back over, Mommy. No, I didn't mark it. I thought I might have. But 7 pieces. Prices are up here as to what I paid and what the value is. Great bundle. She had other things she was going to put in the bundle, but just wasn't my thing. So, what? We interrupt this television broadcast for a commercial. Nala wants attention. Go figure. All right. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Then I got this little mini bundle. I got this cutest little Snoopy mug with a straw, and it's one of those straws that won't come out. Love the color. Snoopy drink mug. And it is a Peanuts creation. See on the back? 2025 Peanuts. So this is a legit Peanuts creation. And I got a set of Halloween. They're kind of like gel pens, but they're all Halloween-y. And they got the special little caps on them. So there's 8 of these. So I got this and this for $5. It's a great deal, right? I think so. Girl, what are you doing? She's like just being a Dickens today. I think she's a little restless today. Let me open this. I want to pull one of these out. I'm not sure if these are pens or pencils. we're going to check. Pencils. So there's your eraser. Nice, big, thick eraser right there. And then your pencil is right there. That's a sharp pencil. Very cool. I like pencils. Everything I write with doesn't have to be a pen. Pencils are fine. Nice deal, right? Very nice deal. Okay. More in here. Hold on. Oh, the bundle. There it is. I just found the tag for the bundle. The bundle of all those Halloween items, the signs, the bottles, the pop-up spider, the little ghosty. I paid $5 for that entire bundle. $5. That's it. That's a sweet deal. Allah. You're getting pushy. She's getting pushy. Okay. And the last thing out of this box is not just this. I paid $3 for what I'm going to show you. The little cap was gifted to me separately. Love the purple, the fall colors in this, in the drink mug. Let me get the top off. It's very, very tight. And inside, she included 3 more little potion bottles. This one is dust. This is fur. And this one is legs, as in Spidey legs. So 3 little potion bottles and the mug, and she included this, all for $3. She's doing a Halloween blowout, guys, and she really did an amazing amount of bargains on this. Now, what she included is she always puts a little gift in her packages. This is a little appreciation gift. She does little labels on everything so that you know that's a little appreciation gift. And this one says, radiate positive energy. That's what I tried to do. That's what I try to do. But this is just a little flip up notebook, blank pages, just a little flip notebook. It does have the little ribbon in there for marking your page. And it has the little side holder with the golden pen. And it's a twist pen. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that. I love that. That's a little notebook. That's going to stay handy. And then she also gave me this appreciation gift. And I haven't even looked to see what's in it. So let's look and find out. Oh, we got a strawberry pen. Now, she had given me a strawberry pen before. This is a medium point, and I love this. This writes beautifully. So she gave me a pen. Let's see what else is in here. She gave me a little cupcake keychain. That'll go with the cupcake toy for Miss Nala. That's cute. A little thing of lip oil, watermelon lip oil. I could have used this on the trip. All that driving, my lips were getting so dry. It was crazy. And that's the one thing I forgot to bring with me was a lip balm of any kind. So I'm going to have to make sure that I keep something handy. So watermelon lip oil. Tammy has the best little thank you packages. She really does. Get down into here. Not to mention the cute little pink bag. She's a fan of pink. She's a big pink girl. So we also have a magnetic bookmark. This is a bookmark that folds over and then magnetizes down. This says be joyful in hope on that side. And on this side, it says faith, hope, and love. And it just literally marks your page, stays on because it's magnetic. I can use this in a notepad. Doesn't have to be in a book. And then another bath bomb. Well, we all know I don't have a tub, so the bath bomb is going to go into the give you box for you guys. So that is the order from Tammy. Nice little thank you card. On the back, she writes a nice little note. Enjoy your purchase goodies and your gifts. I can't believe I only paid $5 for that entire Halloween bundle. That was a great deal. Tammy is getting ready to relocate. She's doing big blowout sales, guys. So if you see TLC Scarero Deals having a show, get in there. She is knocking her prices ridiculously low on everything because she needs to clear out her inventory. She doesn't want to have to move everything with her. And she's moving so that she can go take care of, I believe it's her granddaughter. But it's a young family member that she's going to go and start taking care of. So let's throw some support behind her, go out, visit her show. As before, she's still going to get 5 stars from me. I love going to her show. She's very personable. She's a very sweet, sweet, sweet young lady. Yeah. Now, I got to go spend some time with the diva over there because, as you saw, she got very pushy. She was knocking things off the table, knocking my arm. She, what can I tell you? We've been home a couple of days. She is not quite on her appetite yet. I am finding out what kind of treats that she likes and doesn't like. I'm not even going to bother with figuring out what toys she likes or doesn't like at this point, though she has been sniffing around in the toy box. She loves her little beagle. That is her baby. She will not go to sleep at night without that beagle right next to her. I have so many pictures of her snuggled up with that beagle, not only in the hotel when we started this journey together, but in the car since we got home. That's her baby. And she absolutely loves having that. She is a bit of a picky eater. She does like the canned food that I have for her. She grazes on the kibble. Now, let me tell you, when Valley Animal Center arrived with Nala, she was wearing a brand new Kong harness. And we all know Kong is not cheap. She was wearing a brand new Kong harness that I had no idea was intended to stay with her, that it came with her and it was her. So that floored me. Then Nancy, one of the other transport, it was Nancy and Maritza. Maritza's a supervisor from the center. She's been at the center for more than a decade. And Nancy is another associate. Nancy came in with this 50-pound bag of Hill's Science Diet kibble. Wow. Okay, just wow. And then, of course, an Acadia leash, a big, thick, heavy Acadia Trail leash. The 2 bowls, stainless steel bowls that had been Nala's, those came in with her. And 2 leftover cans of pedigree that they had on the trip. Well, come to find out, Nala's not a really big fan of the pedigree, but she did like the Rachel Ray food I had gotten from Whatnot. She devoured that. In the hotel room, she came to me almost immediately, took to me very, very quickly, and responded to me quickly. If you follow me on Facebook, or if you saw the little short videos that I put up, there's a picture of myself and Gigi, and then the 2 ladies from the Valley Animal Center sitting with Nala. Nala was looking at me. She was focused on me right off the bat. She just seemed to know that I was her new mommy. So they provided all of that for her, not to mention all the wonderful care that they gave her She had actually been in the shelter for more than a year. She had been surrendered a year ago, July, which was supposed to be a short-term housing arrangement while her owner got things back together. I guess he had a house fire, he had to relocate. He kept coming back to visit her and visit her and visit her, and months and months and months went by. And by January of this year, she still hadn't been returned to him. And the center basically put their foot down and said, look, either you're going to take her home with you or we're going to put her up for adoption. And she had been up for adoption since January of this year. I can't believe nobody wanted this beautiful baby. I guess she had to wait for me. And I couldn't be happier. So the beautiful, sweet, absolutely amazing people from Valley, all right, drove her. I got to give them credit. They drove from Fresno all the way to Albuquerque in one day. All right. These girls were like on a mission. We were all on a mission, but their drive was a few hundred miles, a little bit, maybe 300 miles longer than my trip was. We both put in a lot of mileage to meet. But what got me, they pulled up in this beautiful extend cab white truck. And come to find out, it was their boss's truck. And their boss, lady boss, love lady bosses, said, no, we're not going to rent a car. You're going to take my truck, reliable transportation, use my truck, take Nala to her new mommy. And then, of course, we have all of you and some anonymous people making incredible donations to the center to help pay for Nala's transportation. On my end, I wasn't worried about it, but everything that came through and all our costs, we were able to cover the expenses for the young ladies to take that trip over and meet us halfway. It truly was a team effort, and I can't thank everybody enough. And I know if Nala knew how to do it, she would thank everybody enough. But right now, she's kind of sacked out and vegging, and she's comfortable enough to fall asleep on her back, belly up. Every picture I take of her, she's smiling. So I'll pop up just a few pictures so that you can see the smile on her face and different situations since she's been home. She's very Velcro. I don't know if that's going to continue or not, but I'm okay if it does. She's very well trained. Very well behaved. Someone did love this dog immensely. She is a loose leash walker. She does not tug on the leash. She responds. If I give a gentle tug on the leash, she responds immediately. She has all the basic commands down. She's not going to take a lot of training. We went out each day since we got home, which, well, today's only the second full day because we got in late Friday. Yesterday, we went for 3 walks, and each walk got a little bit longer. I let her lead, however she wanted to go and whatever pace. She likes a trot. She does a pretty good trot. But when we got home, she was exhausted and she slept. She goes up the stairs 2 at a time. She has no problem handling the stairs in or out. So I can tell it's not going to be too hard to get the extra weight off of her. She's doing good. She heard me talking about her. She's up again. Nala, do you want to come up and say bye-bye before Mommy signs off? Do you want to come up one more time? Come on. Come on up. Come on. That's my girl. All right. Are you going to hide behind me? She's like, I don't like the light, Mommy. Oh, you're so precious. She's my girl. So, guys, big thumbs up. Hi, Nala. Yes. I love the way she looks up at me. Big thumbs up. Don't forget to share. Hype this. If you have a hype button or a shooting star button, make sure that you do that. And please make sure that you are subscribed so that you can follow in our journey and everything that Nala and I will be doing. I have a lot more to bring you. I have new shops to bring you, and Nala and I will be doing a live because we're going to open a box full of snacks and goodies for her. And we're going to have her try each one of them and see what she thinks. So, stay hydrated. She's watching me. Above all else, please stay sweet. Right? Right. And we will catch you soon in a video near you. Bye.